Hey guys, it's JMass111, you guys can call me Julian, and today I am bringing you F-Zero for X's F-Zero Race A Day Challenge. Today's first challenge is, if you've not already seen it, there'll be an annotation on the screen to go see X's original video, which this is a video response to. But he did a challenge where every day we'll be playing a new F-Zero for the SNES race, and you're trying to beat his time and sort of explain your technique and your whole thing. So that's this. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. Today I'm going to be choosing this car, the Blue Falcon, which is obviously Captain Falcon. I prior to today had never played the original F-Zero. I played the heck out of F-Zero. You know, the one, I forget which one it was, but it was the one for the N64. I used to go down to McDonald's every day and play it, and I didn't even like McDonald's. I wouldn't eat anything there, but I would play it on their N64 that they had down at McDonald's, which is, I suppose, how they get children. But the reason I'm choosing this car is because if you look at the other cars, which I'm guessing everyone else is going to be using, especially this one, I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be using this one, is that this is probably one of the most difficult cars to play, especially with this level, and especially with technique I'm going with, but I want it to be unique, and I want it to be different than what everybody else is doing. So, I'm going to be using this car, and showing you my technique in just 1 second. I did record this, I did record it separately. I did not, I'm not recording this live. I'm not that fucking stupid. This is the first time I played the game. But, we're gonna go ahead and just jump into that then. So I'll see you guys there. So I chose Night League and Beginner. Hey guys, okay, we're back again, and as you can see I'm starting off, and when you start off you want to have that car behind you bump you forward. That's essential. You want to tap left just once, or else you'll slam into the wall or slam into the car on your left. So you want to start giving up max speed here while going very straight, and the key is you have to pass this guy on this turn or else you're going to be screwed for the rest of the race. So you pass that jump, you pass that guy, and you just want to keep on. You want to aim to keep your speed over 400. That's what we're aiming for here, and it'll be pretty solid. Now here is the part where you want to brake a little bit. Now I messed up this first turn here a little bit. This run isn't perfect. I also did use save states, and I did lose at a couple points. So you'll see in a couple points in the future that it'll cut out. And I'm not going to try to fool anybody. I didn't do this in one try. I mean, it was in one game. I did this in about 10 minutes and cut it down to 2 minutes. So right there, I go ahead. So you want to continue on and basically just try not to brake, try not to slow down, keep your high speed up. And right here is the spot where you want to brake, and just make sure, like, that was executed pretty well. You can do better than that. But this is the point where you really want to start getting your top speed up. Now this car is not the best for this. It does have good handling and it's good for beginners, but it's definitely not the best. You can get higher top speeds with several other cars, so that's why even if you do this perfectly, it's going to be, I don't think it's possible. You would have to be you have to play kind of like a robot, making no mistakes. As you can see, I'm making no mistakes, not bumping into anyone. I'm just keeping my top speed up to as pretty much as high as you can go at this point. And I brake here a little bit, and so that wasn't perfect, but you definitely want to have it below 125 by the time you hit the 3 laps left mark. And you don't actually have to go through there. That was actually a mistake on my part. And so far, I've actually done pretty well. Doing this perfectly while recording is almost entirely so incredibly difficult that, you know what, I use save states, and I'm trying to do this more to show you guys how to do it, and sort of while I learn how to do it too, because remember, I've never played this game before today. I spent about an hour and a half of the game so far. So, but I've played hundreds of hours of F-Zero original, not original, but on so as you can see, actually, coming up here is one of my biggest mistakes. You don't want to hit the ramp, but you also, even worse than that, you do not want to freak out, panic, and I'll slow it down right here. See, I panic and move to the left and right. Luckily, I just barely miss the ramp, and I barely don't go off the track, but 9 out of 10 times, if you try that, you're going to go flying off the course and you're going to rage quit. But continue on that way, and I've actually done pretty far at this point. So, and we actually finish up at 2 minutes 16 seconds, 2:16.93, and I believe X's was 2:11 or 2:12 or something. But X is using a different car than me, and the car I was using, it was very, very difficult. The Blue Falcon. His car was better fitted for this race because it has a higher top speed, which is the kind of technique that I'm following in this, is top speed. And the only car you ever want to hit in the entire part is that car behind you. You want to get that boost that's going to push you ahead of the rest of the pack. The most important part of this is to get the beginning of the race. Make sure you get that boost. Make sure you're up to 400, at least 405 by the time you hit the end of that first straightaway. And even after that point, then you want to continue on, and right before you hit the turn, when you hit the turn that leads you on to the place with the ramp, you want to make sure that you turn very tightly, or else the guy who's in the lead will bump you out. So that's very important if you're doing this blue Falcon. You got to make sure that you cut him off in that first beginning part, and the rest of the race is pretty much yours to lose. You just got to have very few errors. But anyway, guys, this is JMaster111. If you're, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.